Hey, man, what's up, man? So check this out. I just did something I need a haircut bad. I skipped this weekend. I was busy, tired. I ain't get no haircut. But anyway, that's beside the point. Look, check this out. I done something that I never, ever, ever done before in history of me cutting yards and doing lawn care and landscaping. I never even thought I would encounter nothing like this or nothing. But I was just cutting this property. I was cutting the backyard. $400 a month, $150 a pop. It was good money. I just put my mower on the trailer. I didn't weed eat. I didn't cut the front. I mowed the back. After I finished mowing the back, I put my mower on the trailer and I left. And I called the lady. And I said, I'm not trying to be a butt. It's no disrespect or nothing, but I can't continue to cut this property. And I spoke with her before on about different things that she had on the property. Well, one in particular thing, it was a little demonic angel that she had on the property. And I can share what I want to. This my channel. You don't like it, get off of it, because this is what I'm finna talk about. Had a little demonic angel on the property, and I saw it and it bothered me. I told her, I said, look, if you want me to cut the property, you're going to have to get rid of that thing. You're going to have to move it. I'll get you a flower pot with some pretty flowers and I'll put them there for you. But we're not going to have this little demonic angel and I'm going to be riding my mower and weed eating around by no way possible. So anyway, she was like, okay, I understand. And she got that took care of. And ever since then, I had this little feeling like when I was getting ready to go to the property. And it's a nice lady, I don't know what she do, but she was like, when I told her about the little angel, she was like, oh, I'm not a Satanist, a devil worshiper, or whatever like that. I just like weird art. And I said, man, I'm gonna have to end up, ministering to this lady and talking to her. I felt like I was the whole time. I don't know why, God did me like that. Put that kind of person in my path, but I ain't never encountered nothing like that. And I'm not saying she is a devil worshiper or a Satanist. I don't know. I'm not gonna put that on her, but she says she not. So the only thing I got to lean on is her word. But anyway. Fast forward, man, I went to the property a couple of times this year. And I was like, man, I really wanted to let it go. But I was like, man, it's bringing in, a good piece of change every month. So, I'm going to cut the property. Well, I pulled up about a month ago. And it was a real weird guy on the property. I ain't giving no names, no address, nothing. So I don't want nobody to watch this and feel like that's who I even may be talking about. But had a weird guy on the property. I spoke to him. He didn't hardly want to speak, like he was kind of standoffish of me. And he had 666 on his shirt. I spoke to him again. And he ended up, being real brush off speaking. Not like he had an attitude, but like he was just like, you know what I'm saying? Almost like he was scared. And I talked to her, and told her, that I'm not gonna be able to keep the property up. Then another situation happened with somebody else that was on the property today, and I ain't gonna get all into it. They didn't do me no harm or nothing like that. They just give me this real eerie gut feeling. So I left off that property, man. I put my mower on that trailer instantly. I didn't finish cutting. I put my mower on my trailer and I left that property. And I immediately called her and told her, look, I'm gonna refund you your money. I get your money to you. but I cannot keep this property up, man. It give me this real eerie good feeling. And you know, she said, well, what am I supposed to do about it? I said, hey, all I can tell you, the only advice I can give you is Jesus Christ. That's the only advice I can give you. So I started talking to her a little bit, and she said that she get this weird feeling also, and it keep her up at night. She didn't say, you know, nothing be moving or nothing crazy like that, but she said she get this real eerie gut feeling also. And I started asking her, you know, about her background and stuff like that. And she said she grew up and she went to a Christian school and stuff like that, but it wasn't spread out Christian all throughout her life. Her mama was atheist, you know, didn't believe in God. She said she studied a lot of different religions and stuff like that, but now she lean more towards some other religion. I ain't gonna get all into it, give a bunch of detail. But anyway, she was like, I just like weird art and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, you know, my background is Christian. I'm a strong believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And I believe when you got a lot of demonic stuff like that, that's exactly what it is. When you got a lot of the demonic stuff like that, man, spirits will attach itself to that stuff. And man, I pray, and I got, you know, the Holy Spirit in me. So I believe, you know, that's something inside of me telling me that something is not right, something is going on here, you know. And I just get that feeling, man, that something ain't right. So long story short, man, I pulled off that property. First time ever. I pulled off that property and told the lady, you know, I just can't keep the property up. You know, I hate it, you know, and I told her, you know, you need to get back to your Christian background, you know, go back to your roots in Jesus, you know, because he the only one I can tell you that can help you with some old weird stuff like that. She said she had another guy come and do some work in the house, and he was feeling real funny about it. She said he stopped the job also and left. So, man, listen, if I don't care who you are, I ain't judging nobody, I ain't nobody. But you on my channel, you listening to it, oh well. If you don't want to hear it, go find another channel. There's a bunch of lawn care channels out there. This is what I'm gonna talk about on mine. If you got some old weird stuff, man, some old demonic stuff, some just that weird, I don't care if you call it art, whatever, man, get that crap out of your house, man, because spirits really will attach themselves to that stuff. And man, that stuff will get in your house, man, get on your kids. That's why it's so much chaos, man, and so much confusion in this world, because of a spiritual warfare. You know, like it talk about in Ephesians chapter 6, we don't wrestle against the flesh and blood. This war that we in is not against, you know, flesh and blood, but it's against principalities and powers and rulers of darkness and spiritual wickedness in high places, things that our natural minds can't even see, because it's a spiritual war. Spiritual wars are fought, and that's something that we don't even see. And when we just walk through life and not looking through spiritual eyes and not fighting a spiritual fight, we gonna get crushed, man, and beat down by the different stuff that's going on around, because the first thing that we gonna see through our natural eyes, that this is okay, ain't nothing wrong with this. This is just art. This is just that. You know, this ain't so bad. Oh, I can go here. I can talk like this. I can listen to that. I can, you know, hang with these people and blah, blah, and on and on. You can't just live your life in a way. I live for God, and I do believe if you don't live for God, you won't live in his kingdom. You won't go to heaven and live with him if you don't want to live for him down here on earth. I do believe that hell was created for the devil and his angels, but the people that's rebellious and disobedient to God and his word will not spend eternity with God, you know, and that's exactly what the word tells us. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9, Revelation chapter 21, and all throughout the word. In John chapter 3, verse 3, it tells us, a lot about, who gonna make it into heaven, what we got to do to make it into heaven. That's what the Bible is about. But if we don't never look through spiritual eyes, or try to take no step in walking in faith in a relationship with Jesus Christ, man, we won't have none, and we ain't going nowhere. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share that, and put that out there. That's the word, for the day, the word for the rest of your lives. Do something with that, man. Don't overlook it, man. This world is wicked, and it's getting more wicked with all the garbage and the junk that's going on, man. And we need to be believers first, followers of Jesus Christ, and we need to abide by his word, his law, and walk a different lifestyle than what the world put out there for us to walk. It's your boy Jarvin, man. Kingdom Lawn Care. They call it Kingdom Lawn Care for a reason. It's the kingdom of God. But anyway, man, we out of here. Y'all take care.